Hey guys, Rob Hogue here, Bass Stalker Fishing. I wanted to do my third quick tip video. This one's more of information than a tip. Um, but you intermediate guys and even beginners, if you're out in a boat, pay attention to your surroundings a little more. Look for birds. Birds are the people who've been fishing the longest. You see a lot of loons up by me. You see a lot of loons in the water. Loons are those birds that you'll see them swimming in the water, and you'll turn back to look at them, and they disappear, and then they pop up 20 seconds later at a totally different spot. They dive under the water. Sometimes you'll see them out on stumps drying their wings. Watch them because they're chasing bait fish. They're chasing the same bait fish that the bass are chasing. So a lot of time, and in fishing, if you find the bait, you're going to find the bass. So definitely pay attention to that. But also, when you get into weeds and you hear that popping sound on the lily pads or that popping sound on the milfoil and stuff, that's bait fish. So if they're active, a lot of times the bass will be active, or there'll be bass around, because bass aren't going to leave their food. They're not going to be that far away from their food source. So they don't, because they don't like swimming around. They don't like roaming like the smallmouth do. So pay attention to that. Also, watch the wind. A lot of times the winds will shift during the day, and maybe they start blowing onto a different point, a point that you might have already fished and nothing happened, and then you fished a different point, got some fish, and then all of a sudden the wind shifts and it starts blowing onto a different point. You might wanna drive the boat on over there and give that point some casts at different casting angles, because a lot of times what that wind will do, it creates current. And that wind kind of activates the bait fish that's in that area. And when those bait fish start getting up and scattering around, moving around, that's going to activate the bass. So definitely pay attention to the wind. Also clouds. If all of a sudden the clouds start rolling in, the dark clouds start rolling in, that means the pressure's dropping. That means a storm's coming. And a lot of times that'll get the largemouth in a feeding frenzy, because they know that the atmosphere and the pressure is going to be a little messed up for a couple days, so they know they're going to be a little lethargic the next couple days. They're not going to feed as heavily, so a lot of times you can light them up, so much to the point where I was fishing with my kids at a friend of mine's pond behind his house, and I knew that the storm was coming around 1 o'clock, and we got there at around 10:30, 11 o'clock. And it was myself, my two sons, and my buddy. And in 2 hours, we had over 50 bass. And they were just killing the bait. They know that storm's coming. They know that the atmosphere is going to change, so they're going to load up. So definitely pay attention to your surroundings a little more, and hopefully those paying attention will help you get more fish in the boat. So thanks, guys. We'll see you again soon. Thanks.